The Code Your Own Arc uses MakeCode software to teach basic computer science concepts using blocks. You can switch over JavaScript to C, but we recommend sticking with the blocks for this camp. The games are somewhat complex as you go through the week. Ninjas will learn game development skills, including game mechanics for simpler retro games. They'll have the opportunity to code the games that they can upload to their Meowbit or other handheld game console. There's some game concepts that the sensei will show them, but they can also work on side projects throughout the week. Guided instruction is very explicit throughout the materials, and there are opportunities for ninja challenges where they are encouraged to remix or change things about their game to make it more personalized or add complexity. This slide shows the Meowbit console with the maze game that ninjas will program. On the right is the simulator in the MakeCode software. The transition to the handheld device is exciting, and ninjas can take it home with them after the camp. One starts with an introduction to the software, getting oriented in the design space, and then an introduction to the handheld gaming console. The first section is Meet MakeCode Arcade, a basic tour of the coding space. Their first project is adding some basic sprites and getting them to move, adding a button function, and having the sprite say something. Then they will move into meeting the hardware. They will identify different parts of the console and then upload their first project. They'll get to see that translation happen in real time. The last section today is pixel art selfies. The whole week is based on 8-bit retro games, so we will be breaking down the resolution of the Meowbit screen and exploring making their own sprites. They'll start by talking about maze games, including identifying maze games that they have played. There will be activities that reinforce the concepts they are learning. They'll include tile maps, designing a maze where you can't walk through walls. Activity 3 is making their own scrolling maze game. It will also include arcade playtesting, having a chance to share projects and give feedback. This can be done on paper or digitally. 3, we're going to teach ninjas to create more complex games that require basic physics. So we need to introduce coordinates, velocity, and acceleration. It may sound complicated, but we'll just be explaining the meaning of those words enough to use the blocks in MakeCode. Once we've explained those concepts, they will be able to code Activity 4, a jumping game. And then Activity 5 is a retro Pong type game. Each game we build gets more complex throughout the week, building on skills from previous games. For every activity, they are given very specific guided instructions on the slide, plus challenges with solutions provided in subsequent slides.